If he was doing his annual appraisal, I can assure you Doctor WHeasel would have hit all of his smart targets and triple productivity in the typing pool. Meanwhile, noble companion Advick Goose would have been lucky to have scored a lower third in applied motivation. Yet, despite this mixed assessment, our two partners in time have finally had a stroke of good luck, and are enjoying the delight of Paradise Planet Meta Beetroot 5. But meanwhile, on planet Spargo, the schemes of some familiar foes of our intrepid interlopers are about to be dramatically fulfilled in Part 1 of Doctor WHeasel and the Hunt Through Infinity. Alert! 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 Calm down, Scientist Unit. You'll do yourself a mischief. Sorry, Unit Supreme. I was just all a tingle about our time capsule. Scientist Unit, you should not be getting excited at all. All emotion should have been neutralized through standard conditioning. Report to the psychosurgeon for neurorealignment once this briefing is complete. I obey! But first I must report that the unit time capsule has now reached 95% of tachyonic charging. That is in accordance with my plan. Alert the unit Chronal Pursuit Squad to begin boarding at once. We obey! Chronal Pursuit Squad, have you fully computed your orders? Yes, Unit Supreme. We are to use the UTC's temporal sensors to locate the organic being known as Doctor WHeasel and his time-space vessel. Then we are to eliminate the Time Weasel and his companion. We will then return to Spargo with his time vessel for detailed study, permitting our conquest of all time, all space, all reality. The triumph of the new unit empire will be inevitable. We shall be masters of all creation. Masters of creation. Masters of creation. Masters of creation. Meanwhile, on the beaches of idyllic, balmy, sun-drenched Meta Beetroot 5, Doctor WHeasel and Advick Goose have been enjoying their long and much-needed period of rest and relaxation. As we join them, the Doctor has just finished judging a beach beauty pageant. Okay, sweeties, you toddle along to the negative gravity pool bar, and I'll be along to join you in 2 shakes of a time weasel's tail for a lengthy chat about the points I gave you. If you think I'm going to simply go along with your sordid shenanigans, Doctor, well, you've got another think coming. Those poor girls. You've turned their heads with all your fancy talk. Oh, let your feathers down for once, Goose. We're on holiday, just like Melanie and Perigillion there. And on holiday, you've got to go with the flow and just have fun. You do remember fun? I remember fun perfectly well, Doctor. And I have been having a simply splendid time on this beach, building sandcastles, frolicking in the surf, and getting a lovely tan. I don't need to give in to any more basic urges. I thought your lot would advance beyond the need for physical thingies by now. Really? Beyond the physical? Where do you think new time kits come from, Advick? That we just weave them out of genetic material in some kind of giant space loom? That would be just crackers. Anyway, it's not so much all the physical stuff that bothers me, Doctor. It's that you told those 2 young ladies you were a talent scout. Honestly, how do you live with yourself and all these lies? I wasn't lying. I was scouting about, and they were certainly cracking-looking talent. Doctor! Your trunks! They're beeping! Please tell me that doesn't mean what I think it does. Why? Whatever do you think it means? I shudder to contemplate. No, don't worry. It's only my new remote wheezed this info fob. After we lost the ship on Vertex, I thought it might be a good idea to keep a better track of it, or be alerted if anyone's interfering with the ship. So, it's a glorified car alarm, then? Well, If by car alarm you mean transdimensional, omnidirectional, quasi-sentient theta wave oscillator utilizing the upper etheric beam spectrum, then yes. But what does all that beeping actually mean? Has the WheasDisc been stolen again?
No. Actually, I'm not quite sure. It's some sort of non-specific danger. Well, it's probably not going to be good news. I can't tell for sure until we get back to the WheasDisc and check the readouts.
Suddenly, not 200 meters away from the promenade on which the Doctor and Advick stood arguing, the air started to shimmer like the most intense of all heat hazes. Then, slowly, and to the surprise of onlookers, a large black obelisk materialized, glinting with malevolence in the brilliant meta-beetroot sunshine.
Unit advance, scan, and report. We are on the planet Meta-Beetroot 5, mid-Humanian era. Minimal defenses, save for excessive dermatological applications of titanium and zinc oxides in a semi-aqueous medium. Analysis. Will this defend against unit obliterators? Negative. It is only effective against low-level solar emissions. Acknowledged. Attention, organic creatures. We seek the being known as Doctor WHeasel. Give him to us and we will spare your lives.
Doctor, I think I've just worked out what the WheasDisc alarm was all about. Look, it's those dustbin thingies.
Oh, well, you're right, Advick. But how did they get there? This is centuries and half a universe away from when we landed on their planet. No matter, come on, let's get back to the WheasDisc. Where did I park it again?
Over there by that broken candy floss dispenser, which, I may add, was working fine until you wiggled your sonic toothbrush around inside it.
Call me paranoid, Advick, if you like, but I had a nasty experience with candy floss recently. Come on, let's get out of here before...
Doctor WHeasel located. Enemy time vessel located. Obliterate! Obliterate!
Oh, Groblocks.
Enemy time vessel has departed. The targets have escaped. Negative. This is only a momentary delay. The UTC timescope has locked onto their temporal signature. No matter what they try, where they go, we shall hunt them across the universe!
Great Scott, it looks like the Doctor and Advick are in for it now. Is there anywhere, any when, that the WheasDisc can go that the two time travellers will be safe? Or is it only a matter of time before the unit Colonel Pursuit Squad find and eliminate them? There's only one to find out for sure. Tune in next week for part 2 of The Hunt Through Infinity. Doctor WHeasel is a Weasel Teleaudio Enterprises production featuring Doctor WHeasel and Dr. WHeasel and Quentin Goose and Advick Goose.